Ryan just made another great point. Over 200 million people a day look at the Twitter trends. He pulled up those numbers. Out on your Twitter accounts, tell everybody, go watch the Obama deception. Send them to the 6 million plus view version on YouTube. Do the same thing with Facebook. Please, everybody on your Facebook, post at the top and say, watch the Obama deception, and post the video and send it out to your friends. This is the power of the alternative media. Let's do it. Google, Yahoo, Twitter, Facebook. Those are the keys. Let's do it together. Let's go ahead and talk to TJ in Minnesota. You're on the air, TJ. Thanks for holding.
Alex, can you hear me?
I can, TJ.
Alex Emery Jones, you're quite a fireball today. Say, I got a question and a suggestion and a comment. I hope you'll bear with me for all three. The question is, what's the name of your French bulldog?
His name is Captain.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And the suggestion is that you, in compliance with all your listeners, realize that the world is grossly underpopulated because these bastardos have been killing people, and you don't have to use rocket science or Twitter or Google.
Well, if you fly
anything.
in an airplane in any direction, you see almost no towns, roads, or civilization. Humans have this distortion because we're in megacities, right at 90% in the Western world and Asia, live in the cities. So we're all congregated together, and so we have this illusion that the world is overpopulated. The globalists don't care about the environment. They're genetic engineering and cross-species chimeras. That is the #1 threat, according to all the scientists I've interviewed and the literature I've read. I mean, the globalists could care less about the environment. They're playing God. Go ahead, make your point.
Well, my point is, you and I are in total, complete, 190% agreement with that. And we need a guest on your show that's a real scientist or a real statistician that can tell you about the population of the United States. Albert Lea, Minnesota, which is a Mexican city long before illegal immigration, they cannot hold their population because of depopulation, because of Roundup Ready corn, soybeans, and a myriad of other diabolical things that the enemy uses against us. And also, I was waiting for you to hit a talk point that I could really relate to. And you mentioned the United Arab Emirates, and I'll tell you about them. I knew Sheikh Zayed Al Nahyan, and I knew his wife and his court, and I was part of his entourage at one point in time in my military history and my civilian history. And those people are not warfaring, they're pro-life, and I don't believe that any progeny of the United Arab Emirates wants to make war with anybody.
Well, you know, they are one branch of Islam, and they historically don't like the Shiite Iran. And so the Saudi Arabian government has been making pro-war noises. I know that's a separate country, but it borders the UAE, if my geography is correct. That's correct, isn't it?
UAE is different than Saudi. And
No,
Saudi
but I'm saying it borders it.
I know that.
Well, no, I know you know that. I'm just going from memory here. It's there south of it. It's one of the Emirates.
That's like Iowa to Minnesota, and they're two different cultures.
No, sir, listen. I don't claim to be an expert on the United Arab Emirates. I was reading Der Spiegel, UAE ambassador says country may back a U.S.-Israeli attack on Iran. I defer to your knowledge.
But it's not by their own volition entirely. It's due to this empire, this diabolical empire that was not won back in 1400 or whatever in England. But anyhow,
the UAE is what, on the eastern shore of Saudi Arabia, north of Oman. It is right there on the Persian Gulf. And so that's why they are a little paranoid about Iran having a nuke.
Well, for many sovereign generations, they were the citadel of wisdom and peace and getting along with everybody.
No, I know it's a big trading post, very wealthy, and developed a lot of science there. And I'm just reading what the ambassador said, but let's pray that's the case, because I don't want World War III to start. I appreciate your call, and everybody knows my French Bulldog's name. But good to hear from you, TJ. Okay, I'm going to go to Eddie, Tim, Ronnie, Angel Eyes. Is that from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? Oh, look at the little angel eyes. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, folks. It's time to play. Good food makes everything you do fun. On eFoodsDirect.com, you're going to find a summer outdoor special that gets you the most delicious, easy-to-fix, most portable, best food on the planet for your exciting fun in the sun. With each order of a 3-month responder pack, you'll get a free grab-and-go accessory kit with the Backpacker's water purifier, stove, and carry bag. You'll also get a free Camper's bakery pack with pancakes, biscuits, and cornbread muffins. All this delicious food can be easily prepared stovetop at home or in a pan over a campfire. Go to eFoodsDirect.com/summer or call 800-409-5633 for information and ordering. Summer fun with food just doesn't get any better than this, folks. You need it. They've got it. Just get it. eFoodsDirect.com/summer or 800-409-5633. eFoodsDirect.com/summer or 800-409-5633.
The question is, where should the American people draw their line in the sand?
What have we got? A republic or a monarchy?
A republic is based on a constitution which protects minority rights.
Not democracy, not mob rule, 2 wolves and a sheep voting on what's for dinner.
So they think they own our land, they think they own our water, children, our education, our money.
We have to define who we are and what we will tolerate.
Somebody's going to ask you what you did during the Patriot Uprising.
You have been warned.
We have the facts. We have the Constitution. We have the Bill of Rights. We have common law. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm so excited to be able to offer you Don't Tread on Me, Rise of the Republic. Tyranny is upon us, but liberty and the sleeping giant that is the American people is rising. A new tool in the info war. Don't Tread on Me. Order it at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139 and support independent, patriotic Liberty Films. Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today. Monday through Friday, we're here, folks, kicking off at 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern. Back Sundays, 4 to 6 p.m. with a live transmission. We'll be live this Sunday. Okay, I want to get into the BP news and a lot more coming up, but let's continue with your calls right now. Eddie in Wisconsin, welcome.
Hey, Alex, thank you for taking my call. Hey, I was watching the History Channel today, and it was totally brainwashing propaganda. They didn't mention anything about Timothy McVeigh working for the FBI. They made it look like, that the Patriot movement is just another, we're a bunch of, according to them, we're just a bunch of neo-Nazis, which it's not true. That's not true at all.
I mean, what do you expect? That's why cable television and broadcast TV are literally dying because people understand it's a bunch of propaganda and brainwashing.
I mean, yeah, right. I mean, that's what, believe it or not, Nazi Germany, they did that kind of propaganda. It's like, well, these Jews are planning to commit acts of terrorism. We better shut them down. They are threatening the fear.
That's exactly what the Soviets and Pol Pot and everybody else did. We know what we're seeing historically. We know this is tyranny.
Yep. And also, now you covered how the elite funded Adolf Hitler and their Nazi war machine, but could you also talk about how the Rockefellers also funded the Imperial Japanese? Because